Hi everybody. Today I had to come to my sister's house because my plumbing is so darn bad. I couldn't be there, so no powder room today. Instead, you get my sister's living room. Anyway, welcome back to everything, all things beauty with Ciasia Dashe. And today I'm going to be talking about the Sephoria event that Sephora threw a little while back that I went to. It was actually very recently, the weekend before last. So in this video, I'm just gonna go through a couple of the free testers that I received. The $375 convertible swag bag that I received at the end, and just briefly what the event was like while I was there, what I experienced, what I liked, what I didn't like. All right, so let's get into it. So the event, when you walk in, outside, you pull up outside, and there are 3 different entrances. You have the entrance for the bronze, you have the entrance for the silver, and you have the entrance for the gold. Now they're all in the same vicinity, it's just different, it's blocked off differently for you to make your entrance into the garden. The bronze level was $99 plus tax, silver $249 plus tax, and the gold was $499 plus tax. And they all came with a higher level of convertible swag at the end when you left. So I had a silver dollar package. The package was $249 plus tax. It came up to $300. And when I got there, because it's an expedited line, you don't have to, less people in. It was less people in the silver line. I had like one person ahead of me, and I came like an hour late. So that was a plus. I ordered my package online about a week before, and I was kind of on the fence as to whether or not it would come in time, but thank God it did. It got here the day before I traveled to Los Angeles. And I activated it and registered it. And you just, have to make sure that you bring it there and have it on your business register, because that's how you get access into the actual event. So when you walk in, you badge yourself in, and as long as you're in the right line, it grants you access into the garden. So in the garden, they had 2 backdrops. One was a Sephoria backdrop, and it had amazing lighting, but then there was this bush, and it had amazing lighting on this bush, and it had Sephoria written all over it. And I'm talking, this line was so long. I waited though. I waited. This line was so long, and the pictures that I got with this backdrop, it was so worth it. Like, y'all, amazing. So immediately right next to that, you had the booth where you would sign up for little makeup sessions that they were given. They had some for brows, for foundation, and things like that. And also you can sign up for the master rooms where makeup artists were doing little tutorials and things like that. By the time I got a line, on top of getting there an hour late, everything was all signed up for the master classes, and so I didn't have the opportunity to sign up for any of that. But they did give you the opportunity to go to the room and see if they had any seating left. But it's like, if you didn't pre-sign up or pre-register for the class, don't even do it. There were so many women there. It was just like a waste of time, I felt like. Next to that, you had the photo booths. So Gucci was the first photo booth that they had, and praise God for Gucci, because they had someone standing there to take your picture, like ready to take your picture. It was amazing. So shout out to Gucci for that. Y'all some real ones, okay? Next to Gucci, Gucci was giving out this scent. It's Gucci Bloom. And let me make sure you guys can see it. So Gucci was giving out the Gucci Bloom. It smells amazing. Okay. This thing smells so good. Oh my god. Oh my, this is a must buy. This Gucci Bloom. Oh my god, it smells so good. So next to Gucci, it was It Cosmetics. And It Cosmetics was giving away this Bye Bye Under Eye, and it's an eye cream. It's really small. And this is what it's looking like. So they gave us this little thing here. And I would say it smells good. Doesn't have too much of a fragrance though, which I like stuff like that when you put on your face. I hate something that has like a heavy fragrance. You should probably get about 4 good, I would say 4 definite wears out of this. 4, okay? And It Cosmetics also had their own photo booth, but they didn't have somebody there taking pictures, so I ain't stopped there. So at the end of that, you have somebody telling you, oh, there's more around the corner, come this way, right? So you go around the corner, and that's the actual entrance into the events, okay? And they had this huge placement it out. It was beautiful. It's just beautiful. So as soon as you get in there, you got somebody that's greeting you, which I love. I love the fact that they have somebody greeting you. You just feel so special getting in there. So they had somebody greeting you, and they basically gave you like a brief layout of what you can find on each level. And you are immediately encouraged to walk down to the basement. So in the base, I did that. So in the basement, you have, it's like a Sephora pop-up shop. And they have a whole bunch of travel size items that you can go ahead and purchase. They have t-shirts for sale. They have these clear bags for sale. And these bags were $10. I did buy one because I wanted something to carry around all the free stuff that I was going to be getting. Which I turned out not getting a lot of free stuff because it was just like a lot of vendors that I didn't really know and I wasn't really familiar with, and a lot of products that I didn't really care for, not even to try out. So that was that. So also in the basement, they had a contact vendor, they had body glitter vendor, they had this bronzer vendor. It's body bronzer. I didn't try any of that. They had a bar down there. And around the corner from that, they had Sephora set up a station to where you can customize your own lipstick. And I just thought that that was so cool. But here's the downside on that. They only had the ability to take a photo from an iPhone. And I was like, that is so whack. Like, I couldn't believe that. Like, why would you only have the option to take to take things from an iPhone? Like, people only have iPhones. But I guess that's an LA thing. People probably only have iPhones in LA, but here around the rest of the world, we own Androids. Okay? Android. Fix that next year. Anyway, so I wasn't able to take advantage of that. And it was only $8. And I think that's the thing that really pissed me off. Like, you have the option to make your own lipstick and customize the bottle, and it's only $8. But if I don't have an iPhone, then I can't take advantage of that. That was extremely disheartening. Moving on, okay? So they had on that side of the basement, they also had another bartender, and they had other photo booths that you could go ahead and take pictures at. If you walked through another hallway, that's where they had a fragrance lounge. Now in this fragrance lounge, the fragrance lounge had their own bar. But the only way you can get a drink at this bar is if you had stopped at a fragrance vendor table and, you know, gotten a sample. And along with those samples, they were giving you tickets. Now the ticket granted you a free drink. Yeah, that's right. A free drink. So they had these custom drinks that went to certain types of tickets, and you know, you get a sample, you get a ticket. I did go and I did try these free drinks. They weren't all that great. I didn't have a favorite, but you know, what can you say about free? Exactly, nothing. So at Tom Ford, I did get this fragrance. Don't even ask me to pronounce it. Oh, but it smells lovely. So that's what I got from there. And I didn't stop at any other fragrance tables, but so that was that. So after I got my fill for the basement, I went back to the main level. And on the main level, no thank you, my nephew is just trying to give me stuff. And I'm just like, my guy, trying to make a video here. Whatever, kids don't care, right? So anywho, I went back up to the main level. I done made my purchase, and I had a couple free drinks. Made my rounds downstairs. My phone's starting to die a little bit. So at this point, I'm on 10% because I have been out doing touristy things all day before my event, because the event didn't start till 6. So I'm out sightseeing and all of that, and now my phone's on 10%. But you know what? I didn't really care about that because at the event, they were supposed to be having charging stations, right? Tell me why my phone gets to 10% and I just find out that there's no charging station. And I didn't just find out that, you know, they weren't just telling people that there weren't any charging stations when you get there. No, they wasn't. Of course not. As soon as I went looking for the charging station, like, nobody knows where it is, but everybody knows that there's supposed to be one. So everybody's scrambling around. Like, everybody I asked, they're like scrambling around, running around, trying to find a charging station. Get this too. It was even one chick who went looking for the charging station, but I'm guessing because she couldn't find it, she never came back. Like, I'm talking, shorty just left me. She ghosted me, okay? I couldn't even believe that. I was like, dang, you ain't even gonna come back though? That was real fucked up of her. So anyway, on the main level, you got okay. So they have everything like it's a little kitchen. And you know, but that's because she has that setting powder, and you know, it's named after all types of stuff. Whatever. Next to that, you have Becca. And Becca is where Chrissy Teigen was, and she did a couple of sets. She played a couple of games with people, and she was just like really advertising her makeup that she has with them. Which I thought that listen, she be partying, okay? Chrissy be partying, okay, honey? She's what's up. She's the life of the party. She's a great host. But I couldn't get any footage because I was only on 10%. And I was like, I'm going to use it for Chrissy, or I'm going to use it for, you know, I'm going to use it for pictures and stuff like that. So I passed on filming Chrissy. So I'm just doing my walk around. Right next to Becca, you had Tarte. Tarte had their own photo booth, and they weren't giving away any free samples. But right next to them, you had Urban Decay. And Urban Decay was giving away these makeup bags. And in this makeup bag, you got a sample size, real small, a sample size of their primer for their eyeshadow. And you also got the small sample size of their mascara. And it's not the Troublemaker, it's another one. I forget the name, and I don't even have it with me here at my sister's house. So that's that. They also had slot machines, and these slot machines, you can win things like this gift bag, which I won. They got stickers that you could win and things like that. But they also had the Wild Cherry variety pack that you can actually purchase for $100. It comes with lipsticks, liner, and the actual Wild Cherry eyeshadow palette. Listen, somebody won that while I was standing in line, and all night, I'm not even lying, all night I came back and I was pulling those slot machines trying to win it. I know they were sick of me. I know I probably won it, but because I tried more than once, I didn't get it. They were sick of me. I was sick of me playing and not winning. And I just finally, at some point out the night, was like, okay, if I did win it at this point, they ain't gonna give it to me. So, you know, whatever. So moving along on the other side of the main floor, you have Sephora has this eyeshadow thing set up. Nobody's really paying any attention to that because, I mean, you know, you can buy eyeshadow any time, honey. Later for that. Tatcha has a line out the door, and I mean, their little setup is so stinking cute. So when I first got to the event, with my ticket comes one skip the line. So I used my skip the line for Tatcha, and I'm just trying to find the free sample that you get for them. So you get in there and they have this moisturizer for your hands, and they also are giving away these cleanser. See, this is a cleansing oil that they were giving away. But in order to get their free gifts, you actually had to take a picture in the little setup, and you had to take that picture and post it on a social media site and hashtag Tatcha in order to get this free gift. Now listen, when I say the lady who was in charge of these free gifts took her job so seriously, like she took her job seriously. Okay, like you could not get one of these free samples, because at first I was just standing there like, yeah, maybe they want you to take a picture, but maybe it's not mandatory. So she looking at me, looking at her, waiting for one of these, and she's like, oh, you need to take a picture, you have to tag it. So I get up on their little booth, I take my picture, I tag them. For a couple people, she was actually checking to make sure that they took the picture and tagged them on social media. Like, is it really ever that deep, though? Because what else would you be doing with these samples if you wasn't giving it to us? You know? That's all I want to know. What else you gonna do with them? Can't take them home. That's all I want to know. What's up with that? So anyway, next to that, you had Dr. Jart, and they had their little photo set up, and it was a tub, which I felt was weird. And they also had, I actually think that the show is called The Price is Right, where they put you in a machine, and it's money, and you grab the money in the air machine. But, you know, I don't know. I don't watch too many shows like that, so I don't know that. Child, no. But anyway, they had like a similar machine, and it just had like different quotes on it. They didn't have money. Instead of money, they had paper with different quotes on it, and they had a satchel bag. You just had to grab as many as you could in order to get their free gifts. Now, after you played their game, they gave you this, and this is a moisturizer for your face. Here we go. There it is. So they give you this moisturizer, which I haven't used this yet, but it's a retention shield moisturizer. Should be good. So that is that. Then you walk upstairs to the third level. Now, was two ways that you get up to the third level. One was by the jar, and then one was as soon as you walk through the main door, there were stairs right there. Now, let me take you the way through the main door. So when you walk through the main door and you walk straight up those stairs, that's where they were giving those one-on-one sessions for the brows and the makeup and things like that, set up right there really nicely. And then it's an aisle that walks you straight to Sephora's foundation station. Now, Sephora's foundation station, I was here for it, okay? They came ready, okay? That foundation station had 23 different foundations, and it had every shade that you can think of, and they had it set up in like 10 different ways. Listen, all I could think about was they doing all this in the garbage when this is finished. The waste. I couldn't get over the waste. But this line was a 10-minute wait, and you better believe that I waited, because it was a couple foundations that I was on the I don't know, I want to buy it, I don't know my shade, let me play in some things. So when I came out that night, I knew I was not leaving that damn place without purchasing Dior's Backstage. Because where I am now at my store, I'm in New York, but I'm not in New York City. And my Sephora store doesn't have that foundation in store. And that's like something that you don't want to buy if you don't know your exact foundation, because the foundation is supposed to be light skin. And let me tell you, it is light skin. That's some of the best foundation that I have had. Like, it's foundation that doesn't look like foundation. Like, it's a perfect photo finished. It's just amazing. I encourage everybody, go buy Dior Backstage. Okay? Go get it. Let me wind back down now. Okay, so back to the foundation line. So I wait my 10 minutes to get in line, and basically you're with a one-on-one consultant who helps you find your best shade. But I feel like I know a lot about makeup. I know enough to know what I like. So I get, it's finally my turn. I get to a consultant, and I'm like a breath of fresh air to him, because, you know, I know with what makeup, what undertone I'm looking for. So you can basically get all 23 samples, or you can just choose what samples you want, and they give them to you in these little bottles here, in these little capsules. I basically only got 4, because it was only 4 foundations that I was interested in. And of course I left my sheet at home, but I know one of them is Dior. One of them is Tarte, I believe. One of, I don't know what the other 2 are. I don't know what the other 2 are, but anyway, I found my shade in those. And I haven't actually used them, because I feel like they don't give you enough. Like, I got all this face, and you gonna give me this? They don't add up. I got all this face for this. So, I mean, that was cute. Whatever. So, after I got out of that line, I'm making my purchase. The only thing that I didn't like about the purchase that they had at their foundation station is that you could not immediately walk off with your foundation. They were ordering your foundation from offline. The only thing that saves my mouth was that 20% coupon that they gave you when you purchased your makeup. So that's about the only thing that saved it. But while I was purchasing my makeup, guess who walks by? And it's just walking by casually, sipping on some wine out of a flute. Angel Marino. Yes, him. With his entourage, just casually walking, looking at everything, and all like everybody else, getting bombarded by everybody trying to get pictures. And at this point, my phone is on 2%. Okay? I'm talking like about to die. And so the lady who's bringing me out, she's like, oh my God, look who it is. And I'm just looking at her like, you gonna be all right? Like, can we finish my purchase? Like, I understand, like, he's a big deal. You know, I'm kind of bummed I can't get a picture, so I'm kind of like in a funk. And I'm just like, I'm gonna need you to do your job, because you here to ring me out, not get psyched out by who's walking by. And I'm just, you know, kind of being the Grinch. And I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. And she's like, oh my God, he's so beautiful. And that's how I am in the inside. But on the outside, I'm just like so pissed that my phone's about to die. And at this very moment, I can't get a photo op with him. I was just sick. That's the only way that, you know, I was just sick and bitter. You know how you get when you sick and bitter, when, you know what I'm saying, things ain't going quite your way. I was being a brat. I don't even care. So he walks away, and we're finally able to finish my purchase. And then that's when I'm like, okay, this is it. I gotta find somewhere to plug my phone up, because I'm going to get a picture with him. By the end of the night, before I leave, I'm going to get my picture. And around this time too, while I'm screaming around trying to find somewhere to plug my phone up into, it's mad people there that's trying to do the same exact thing. And you want to know why we all scrambling around trying to find somewhere to plug our phone into? Because there was false advertisement saying that there would be a charging station, and there was no daggone charging station. Sephoria. So anyway, that's that. So then what I do because my phone's dying. I'm like, this is just unacceptable. I can't take no pictures. I can't get no video. I go down to the basement. In the basement, underneath the main floor of the basement, it was a dance floor. So I go get me a drink, and I find the outlet. And I just plug my phone up because at this point, I'm not leaving until I get my picture with Angel. That's just it. I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. So I plug my phone up, and I'm just sitting there. And then while I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, it's so much that I didn't see. So much that I didn't get to experience. Am I just gonna sit here and wait for my phone to get some charge, or I'm just talking to myself like, and I'm like, or you could just leave it. I mean, you do got insurance on it. If somebody steal it, then it's just stolen, bitch. What you gonna do? You just gonna order another phone. That's what the insurance is for. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here all night and be bummed out about my phone dying. I'm gonna leave it here. Period. I'm just gonna leave it. If I come back and it's here, then it's meant for me to have it. If I come back and it's gone, then it's just meant for it to be gone, right? Mind you, I'm in Los Angeles. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know where I need to be going afterwards. I need Lyft to get to my destination when I leave. I can't do none of that without my phone. But I was just like, I need some charge. I need some charge. I need to charge it somehow. I need to charge it. So I leave the phone. I sip my drink, and I'm just going out and I'm experiencing everything, you know, just taking everything in, not letting my phone be a crutch, which was really fucking stupid now that I think about it. It was real dumb. Not a proud moment. But I did it. So I leave my phone for a good 30 minutes. I just left it there charging. When I came back, I had some juice. Okay? So I had some juice, so I go around, I'm taking a little bit of pictures. At this point, I done completely missed Chrissy, so I have no footage of her, which she did great. I have no footage of her. So I come back up the stairs after I've gotten my phone off the charger, and Angel was there, and he's taking pictures, and his line is not that long, so I'm like, oh, he must be about to go. So I slip right in line, and I get my quick couple of pictures. He's just such a nice guy. He's such a nice person. I'm just so happy that I was able to get that picture, because I promise you, if I wasn't able to get any pictures of anybody that I wanted to see, or I would have died. Like, I would have been so, listen, the reviews of that would have been horrible. So at this point, after I get my picture with him, I'm just like, okay, I can go now. I'm fulfilled. And I didn't stay all night because I had plans for the night. And basically what I was told is, if you ain't out here by 11 o'clock, you ain't going out. It's not like it is that you're in your hometown. You can't go out super late. And me, I'm not going to nobody's club before midnight. That's just how I get down here where I live. That's just how I get down. Like, being in the club at 10, like, So all night I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go. I gotta make sure I'm out of here by 9. Mind you, I'm already an hour late to the event, so I'm like barely getting any time in. Barely. But so yeah. Then Tamir, I think somebody's at the door. So I'm like, you know, you gotta go, because I also met 2 of my cousins there, and they didn't come to the event, but at this point I know that they at their hotel room getting ready, and I'm like, you gotta go, like, you gotta go. So I'm like, okay, I take a couple pictures, I try my chances at the slot one more time. I ain't win nothing, so I'm like, let me just get up out of here. So I order my Lyft, and I'm walking out. So when you walk out, they cut your wristband off of you, right? So in exchange for your wristband, you get your gift bag. And in your gift bag, honey, the gifts. I was here for the gifts, Sephora. Thank you for the gifts. This gift bag is amazing. So before I end this video, I'm just going to go over a few things that they gave you in this bag, which I put in here. So they gave me this big first class charcoal detox dry shampoo. They gave this. They gave.
I don't got time because I got to kill the work. Get off.
That's my brother in the background, not caring about my video. Hi, y'all. They gave this Peace Out Puffy Eyes, and this is a 6-pack. They gave these velour lashes. Not my style because they're so short, but you know, maybe one day when I want to go more natural, I'll try these. Okay. They gave this Pro Slanted Buffering Brush, and this is a Sephora brush. It's number 88. I actually love this brush, and I use this to blend out my contour. Listen, this is what it looks like. It's slanted. It has my foundation on it. And they gave us this Dewdrops from, and these are coconut gel highlighter from Marc Jacobs. Yes, yes. And this is in the shade Do You. Okay, let me show y'all what this look like. Take this right on out the package. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put a couple drops on my hand so y'all can, you can see that as well. So this is it. Woo! Look at that. Blinding. Let me put that on my cheek. Let me. Where's my? Yeah, this is. And I keep this in this dang on bag, and I even forgot that I even had it. So let me just use my highlighting brush and see. Now I already have highlighter on. Woo! Look at that. Now I already have highlighter on, but it's just light. Okay, so you see I have highlighter on already a little bit. Look how I just put that on top of that, and I was blinding you, honey. Yeah. Yes, Marc Jacobs. I love Marc Jacobs brand. So that's that. Okay. That is that. Also, what we got was the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And this is full size, you guys. This is the full size. This is what this looks like. It comes with a clear spatula. And it comes with the actual full size sleeping mask. And you are supposed to just leave this on your lips overnight, wake up, wash it off with warm water. So that's that. Also, let me put that back in there. What else did we got? Oh, we got this. And this is One Koi. What was the brand? It's called Kaja, K-A-J-A. And this is a stamp for blush. So it's a 3 set. 1, 2 is the holder, 3. 1's the stamp, 2's the holder, and then 3's the actual product that you stamp. So it twists out like this. You get a heart size stamp. And then the third portion of this is the actual product. If I could just get it open. Okay, so this is the actual product. And if you stamp the heart in, and then you just stamp it on your cheek. Look at that. That's so cute. So you stamp it in the product, you just stamp it on your cheek, and then you just blend it in. So here I go. This gives you a nice rosy cheek. So this is the easy rosy cheek. This is definitely a good purchase for somebody who doesn't have it. This is also the full size. And it's just so cute. It's so cute and little. Okay. So next is the Hot Toddy before ironing, and this is just a heat protectant. This is by Dry Bar. people who are really into hair should know that Dry Bar is a really good product. They also gave us the Bio Essence. This is also something for your eyes. It's this big. It's really small, just a tester size. This is for dark circles. Okay. Next, moving right along, we got the tattoo liner, and this is Dagger, and this is by Kat Von D. Oh my god, it comes in a brush. Just open this up. Comes in a brush. Look at that. This is great for beginners. Look at the precision in that. Talk about straight lines. So that's that. We also got this Benefits mascara. And this is the Bad Girl mascara. The Bang Bad Girl mascara. This thing is amazing. Okay. Full size it is. Next, something else for the lips. They gave us the Bite Agave Lip Mask. Not only does this taste good, but oh my god, it does such wonders on your lips. Then we also got the Unseen sunscreen, and this is the SPF 40, and this is by Supergoop. And this is also a full size. I mean, summer's over where I live, but you know, next year it'll be good. And I haven't opened it yet, so it'll be good for next year. Last but not least, I got two fragrances. I got the Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. This smells so good. Go purchase this, you guys, if you don't have it. This smells amazing. And then next, I got another perfume, and this is by Atelier Cologne, and this is Orange Tangerine. This is primarily, I would use this only in the summertime, only because it smells exactly like an orange tangerine. Like, I only want to smell like fruit in the summer. But it smells good too. Like, it's a light fruit smell. So yeah, that's gonna be it. That is everything that I got in my convertible bag, and I was really happy with that. I was going through the bag actually while I was still in my lift, like, oh my god, we got this, oh my god. And I enjoyed myself. So I would say there were more plus size to the event than I actually had any downs. And I would definitely do it again. I would even do a higher package. I would even do the gold package to see what they give you at the end. I mean, you don't really see the value in your ticket until it's time for you to leave. And that's when the swag, the convertible swag, comes into play. Because basically in the event, everybody has access to the same experiences. And I feel like even that's a good thing, because no one feels excluded from anything while they're in the event. Only thing that I will say is the customized lipstick. There's exclusion there that definitely needs to be ironed out for the next Sephoria event, because I just didn't appreciate being told, well, if you don't have an iPhone, then whoever you came with, if they have an iPhone, then you have to send whatever picture you want to customize and put on your lipstick to them, and then you can do it. Like, come on now, that's way too much work. Who doing all of that? I'm not doing all of that. Not like I had an option to do all of that, because if I did, I probably would have did it. But we don't have the option to do all of that. Like, come on now, that's annoying. Next, I feel like they really should have sorted out the charging station. Like, come on now. Why I can't charge my phone? You told me I could charge my phone when I purchased this ticket. Why y'all got that sorted out? Like, they was really playing. They was really, really playing. Anyways, I feel like I got like a lot of good free gifts as well with the gift that they gave us for free. I wasn't mad at the event, and I just hope that this information about Sephoria was very helpful to you guys. I got off topic a lot. And what I'm going to do is try to upload some of my pictures to this live, like to the end of it, to see if I can do that. But yeah, I enjoyed myself at the event, even though I was alone. And I just think because like I'm really into makeup. And so a lot of people that actually pay to go to this are like-minded people who are like really into makeup. So it doesn't matter if you go with somebody you know or if you go dolo like myself, you will still enjoy this event because you're around like-minded people. And anytime that you're around like-minded people, you never feel alone. So that's my take on the Sephoria 2018. And if you like this look that I have watch the I don't know what Oh, that was my mom. I'll have to call her back. Thank you for tuning in to All Things Beauty with Ciasia Dashe. Have a good night, everybody.